What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Zombie IO video, and today we're going to be going over heroes. I know you guys are like on day 4 if you're watching, you're like, this fool is in the same shirt. I'm actually not. I'm just recording all these the same day. My wife is out of town. I was like, yo, what am I going to do while she's out of town? So I was like, let me start recording content. She's not here. She doesn't like the camera, so it worked out perfectly. So you guys are getting the same t-shirt 4 days in a row, but it's actually the same time just recording stuff, doing some different stuff. Let's break these heroes down. One of the biggest things after the gear, which is in the equipment bar, it comes the heroes. As you can see, once again, pay to win, but I happen to have so far every hero that's out. We're gonna go over them, what they do, who you should go with, what your setup should be, the classifications, all of that. So the heroes are ranked as a healer, a tank, and a kind of, I guess, a DPS. So you have the knife, you have the shield, and you have the plus, right? So the plus usually heal. The only plus that does not heal, let me see if I got her. Where's she at? Is Harley. Harley doesn't heal. She kind of does some kind of pretty cool stuff to where she does an electricity, but she doesn't heal. So this is her in her like probably base form. When you hit 6, this is what she looks like. So Harley does like kind of a bigger AOE of the lightning damage, but she doesn't heal, which is kind of weird. Let's talk about her. So let's see. Right here it says launches lightning chain. It can bounce between targets. Ultimate, the damage gradually greatly increases of the lightning chain, basically. So that's Harley. I like Harley. Harley is one of the starter characters you get. I think you get her on round 1. They say trial with Harley, and that's who saves you. As soon as you get Harley, excuse me, she actually is a really solid hero. Another hero that you want to keep is Natasha. Natasha is great for your raid bosses. We'll just hit the button. So she shoots one bullet at a time, right? But when you can max her out after she gets this laser beam, it's automatic damage on that target all the time. Also, what gets her to level 6 works out pretty good for your team as well. She hits bullet speed, and that's why her lasers continues because the bullet speed continues. Let's see. So skills: fire, sniper bullet, attack, ultimate. Switches bullets to a laser. May dealing high damage. Yes, she does high damage. When I had Natasha at the rainbow level, at one point she's actually doing more damage than one of the S class, the than Elena. She does more damage than Elena, just because it's streamlined. Elena shoots 3 and goes around, and then her ultimate does a kind of a circle. Since we're talking about Elena S hero, we're right here. Might as well go over her. So as you can see, she shoots the bow and arrow. She shoots 3. She does kind of an AOE long damage. This is her 6th form, and then this right here is her 7th form, where she does that in a circle. And so I think that's what takes away from Elena as far as like a single target boss, because if you're spinning around and using the damage somewhere else, it's not going to do as much damage as Natasha does. But as you can see, she has once again the 3 shots, it increases up to 5, and then as you get to level 6 it does the golden ones, which does more damage. And then her special ability right here, when she's when you have her at level red, after 3 seconds Elena will rotate and shoot multiple shots of bullets. So that's what she does, and that's the difference between the S's and the A's. The S's get a red tier of their red tier awaken ability. That's what you get with the S's, between difference between the A's and the S's. But let's go finish going over the A's. So you have, I think, 2 snipers, you have 2 tanks, and you have 2 healers. We'll go over the. Is that true? Yeah, 2 snipers, 2 tanks, 2 healers. Yep. So we'll go over the next healer, which is Sasha. Sasha's cool. I actually like Sasha. I think Sasha's actually a tad bit better healer than the S hero. Um, as you can see, she throws something, but at the same time, she's healing. So she throws a little ball of damage, but it gets bigger, and then it bounces. So, like, but she's still healing. Her healing, I believe, is higher than the S hero. Let's go over it. It says launches a heart shape. She launches a little heart shaped wand, and it throws it. As she gets bigger, it gets bigger, right? It doesn't talk. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Sasha heals a full HP unit transform into a shield with the maximum capacity of 10%. That's not where her healing capability is. Let's see. Sasha level 1 protection. Nope, 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 nope. Either way, she heals over time. And I like her. She's really good. If you do have a chance to get Sasha, that is probably the main healer I'd keep. I probably would run. I'll talk about what team of heroes I'd run after this, after I go over each one of them, and it might be in the next video. Who knows? Let's talk about Uncle Drew. Jesus, look at this chest hair. Look at the afro. This is the wild dude. Okay, so Uncle Drew, he's swinging a big 10-pound plate of weights, and as he gets strong, as you build him up, he gets stronger. The reason I like Uncle Drew as a tank is because what they don't say in this is Uncle Drew, when he's swinging, he stops projectiles coming to you. So like when people are shooting bullets at you, Uncle Drew will block them, and he's still doing rotational AOE damage. So like you'll be around him right at where he's at, and then he'll be protecting you as he swings. Now he doesn't start at this maximum swing level, so you have to build him up, and he does have a cooldown on it, so it will go away and come back. But when you're dealing with a lot of projectiles, Uncle Drew is pretty good to have. I do like him. Let's go with the next tank, because why not? And that is Mike. Poking. Mike, stop poking people. Anyway, so Mike has a barrier. He has a barrier, and so you run through the barrier. Now the barrier doesn't work as good as they're showing right now. After you get to a certain level of enemy, the barrier will be able to get broken through. But as you can see, when it's max, it's a bigger, and he destroys things. I don't know if Mike is effective of poison. That's a good question. So what happens with some of the other heroes is they can actually have the AoE, and you can run over poison. I don't think Mike is like that, but let's see. After enemy battle, Mike with 2-star. Okay. Team attack, cool. Mike continuously slows enemies with the range. So he slows people, and then red, he increases your team HP and attack, and then his range increases 10% at purple. So it's just a range AoE attack that he keeps up, and I think it has a cooldown as well. It starts off really small, and then it slowly gets bigger, and it just does damage in a circle. Not bad. If I had to pick between Mike and Drew, I would pick Drew. Um, let's go over the last DPS, which happens to be Molly. Now, me personally, I don't like Molly. I think Molly is kind of a bust of a hero. She does do damage to a certain area, but she doesn't do damage everywhere. So, like, as you can see, like, that was her. Like, she loads off 4 real quick, right? Bam, bam, bam. Looks like she's clearing really good, right? I don't think it translates to the game as well as it does on this video. So, let's see. Skill shotgun, forward, fan shaped area, right? And then you get rapid fire of 4 significantly. Okay. 10% Molly, purple, she adds the team HP and attack. Molly skill damage 10%. At red, it's 40 attack and 20 HP. Molly's cooldown reduces at 10% on the rainbow. I mean, I think that's good, but that's not enough when you get into the higher level. You're better off either with Natasha or either running Harley. Now, out of the A classes, I think I went over everybody. I went over both the healers, I went over the tanks. If I'm picking them, I'm going Drew, I'm going Natasha, I'm going Molly, and I'm interchanging Sasha out. That's the one I'm interchanging out. I'm not messing with Mike, and I'm not messing with Molly. I wouldn't level them up. I would keep the heroes around them. They're going to ask you to level them up early on. Do the ones that start with, but after you get Harley, or you get Natasha, or you get Drew, focus on them for the A's. They're the better ones. And then, of course, Sasha, you're going to need healers for certain boards, and where you don't need as much damage, you just need to stay alive. So, like, that's what I'd recommend for the A-class heroes. Now for the next grade of heroes, which happens to be the S. As you can see, I'm not using no S heroes. Pay to win. Anyway, S heroes, you have Angie, Pigon. I don't know how to say it any better than that. So she starts off, she has the AoE and she has a heal. So she's just kind of a similar between um, of, of Mike and Sasha, right? So because she can heal you, she has AoE, and then when she gets her 6th level, which is, this is the 6th level, where the AoE goes out, and then the 7th level, which is the stars coming down. But you have to unlock the stars coming down. You don't just get that. You have to get her up to that point. You have to get her to the red. Once you get her to red, she actually unlocks the star attack, and that's how that works. But she does heal as well. She works okay with one of the skill sets. We'll go over those later. Robin, the hockey player, is actually pretty solid. He I don't know if it's a he or she. Robin's kind of one of those names that's neutral. I believe it's a guy. I don't know that. But as you can see, he has a frost attack that does like an AoE. So he's like Mike on steroids. Um, when the enemy gets inside that frost attack, it slows him, right? And now Mike has a strong cool, and he's kind of like Drew, to where he can actually block projectiles coming in too. So he has Mike's ability and he has Drew's ability. He just doesn't heal. So and then you have the snowballs that come out of the blizzard. So the first phase before stage 6, this is 6. Those have cooldowns. When you get to stage 6, it's no cooldown, and when you get to stage 7, it's no cooldown, which is cool. So now you're walking around with a shield all the way around you, really good, and he works really well there. Let's see here. Let's see. It says Robin splits out every 3 seconds. Spits snowballs out. Sorry, spits out snowballs every 3 seconds, causing damage and slows effect. Yeah. And then let's see, at purple or rainbow, excuse me. Robin Frozone deals 3 seconds instant of damage to the same target is frozen for 1 second. So when you get inside the frozen zone for 3 seconds, you freeze and you stop, which can save your life a lot of times in the game. We went over um, Elena already. So I know you guys are looking at the SS and the S heroes. Like, why don't you go over those first? Those guys look pretty cool. And I think what we'll do is we'll go over them the next video, because this video is right at 12 and I kind of want to keep these at 10. I have a lot to talk about those, and then we'll show you how to break them down also in the next video. So till next time, guys, Killer, I'm out, and I will do another one after this. This is the Heroes Part 1. Peace.